joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
This shit probably has been in the works, bro, for quite some time, man. This shit probably has been in the works, bro, for quite some time, man. Because if Toby and him was that tight...
You know what's crazy, Sky, is when we talked about this before, I completely misread that. Because you remember my reaction, right? My reaction was like, I thought we knew this. I was reading this as Saffron for some strange reason. It was Emery.
No, yeah, bro, it was Toby.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it
bro.
changes everything.
Yeah, no, you definitely had like a very muted reaction.
Yeah.
No, bro, that is Toby, bro. That's Toby. Your name, Toby.
Bro, that changes everything, bro.
Overjoyed if your stories were able to continue in any form, even if it was on a third party outside of WBD.
Well, I think you've seen some things out there, right? And we're excited about the film. Of course, you know, we were saddened by the events that caused Zack Snyder and Deborah Snyder to have to leave and turn the reins over to Joss Whedon. But he was already working with us on some of the scenes for the additional photography that we're going to be doing shortly, and it was fortunate that, you know, Zack convinced him and he agreed to step in and finish the movie, help Zack finish his vision, and we're excited about that.
You said that you wouldn't be back except for The Dark Knight Returns. But I don't know, if Netflix finally has it and you could hypothetically continue, would you be open to it?
If Netflix had owned the rights to the DC characters in my extended universe, of course I would absolutely whatever yeah. No question.
You'd be pretty happy.
Yeah.
I'd be very happy.
The Zack Snyder fans are weirdos.
Do you think James Gunn can reboot the DC universe properly?
This answer your question.
Oh my God. James Gunn.
Hey Walton, James Gunn's not more successful than Zack Snyder at the box office. Zack Snyder, look at Batman v Superman and how well 300 did and all that stuff. Boy, I gotta tell you, James Gunn's fans, you guys are like, you're more aggressive. Let's just say more aggressive than even Snyder fans, and that's saying something. Woo! And you got a lot of free time, I must say.
Woo, Hunter. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Skywalker back at y'all with another one. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, man. My bad for the late start. I almost got into an altercation just now, like 20 minutes ago. Yep. No, honestly, it was like 30 minutes ago. It was like 8 o'clock, like right when the stream was about to start. I almost got into an altercation, parking a car, man. Wild. You know, luckily, these civilians know not what they do, man. Crazy. But anyway, y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, and y'all here with me, and I appreciate that. He said not worth it. That's the thing, right? Like, I was like, oh my God, this is a test, bro. I'm like, man, it's just nah, he had to be drunk. Had to be drunk. Because for what just happened, it was the most ridiculous situation ever. Like, I was like, yo, is this seriously happening right now? Like, this guy has to be either drunk or doesn't speak English. It was wild. But nah, I think he was drunk. It was crazy. But he was driving, which was crazy. It's like, bro. What's going on, DC Talk? Much love, bro. We got Qatar in the house. A much love, Brody. We got the good Austin. Shout out to the dog, the producer of the Syndicate Network. You know what I mean? Nightwing in the building. Vegeta. Right? Who else is in here? Douglas Murphy. Michael Capo. He said Dean Cain Superman is dude. I'm dead, dog. I'm dead. He said Dean Cain. He said Nicolas Cage. Oh my bro, come on, man. Mega Dukes, what's going on, bro? Right? SPR Dave. Much love, bro. Cody's World. Much love. Y'all go check that space out from earlier. That was a dope space. Much love. Mama Bear Doll, thank you for being here, Mama Bear. Alan Belk, he said, I've been living a lie. Every time I see the poll about the like button, I click yes. Before I actually smash the like button. Shout out to Alan Belk, man. Much love, bro. Shout out to DC all the way. He said, Scammy Queen gotta change her name. Hey, bro, we gonna talk about that tonight too. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. All right. Who else is in here? We got the homie Mark in the building. Much love. Yeah. Look, I ain't gonna stay mad though, because we about to have a wonderful time. Right? Ain't no low vibrational individual about to ruin this evening. It's just not gonna happen. What up, Sean Franklin? Right? We got too much to be smiling for. But let this be a lesson. Look, if I could get out of that situation that I just walked away from without putting hands on this dude, man. Patience, y'all. Patience. Right? Because when you're winning, you're gonna have these little things happen. Right? And even though this situation was so ridiculous, just so you guys know, I'm trying to back into my parking spot, which is behind me. This guy comes up and stops and just refuses to back up so I can back into my space. He's honking the horn. I honked the horn back. I'm like, hey, can you back up? I got out. I asked him, could he back up? He said, yeah. And then he just sat there. So just imagine you're trying to back into your space and he goes, well, why don't you just pull forward? And that's like a spiral thing. It's like, why don't you just pull forward? What? What? Right? So imagine, and he seems drunk, but what really got me was like, because when I got out the car the second time, he like reached for the glove compartment. And I'm like, bro, am I about to have to, you know what I mean? Like right downstairs? I gotta, you know what I mean? Like downstairs? Nah, but anyway. Yeah, it's like he just I was like, bro, are you okay? It's like, yeah. Like, why don't you just pull for, bro? My spot is right behind you. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Crazy. And imagine somebody arguing with you about that, right? That's how I feel about these Paramount people. Bruh, the spot is right there. All we got to do is back into it. But no, why don't you pull forward and get out of the way, and then I can go, and then we can all just da-da-da. But bro, we can just back up, which is what I was doing. I can just we can back into the spot. It's right there. But no, we could go around and maybe we all be happy. Maybe. Much love, man. We got Bat Dan in the house. Thank you for stopping through, yo. We got Paulo Caesar. Who else is in here? Oh, man. Wait, we got Josh Herrera in the building. Much love, Brody. Send Havoc 5150. And then we got Mark with a $20 super chat. He ain't even say nothing, dog. He ain't even say nothing. He just did it off the strength. Drop time.
Hold on, Drake. You ain't gonna say nothing else before, we continue the party?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just need a moment of silence for this. Psst. I see dead people.
Mustard on a beat, how deep, bro. Any rap nigga, he a freak, though. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him free, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like, what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all in they mama. How many op really got? Mean it's too many options. Finish pass on his body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down, whole time I know he got some pulling him, extra shit, bully devoring him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they're in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hammy down. And party at the party playing with his notes now. And Papa got a real case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedestal. Drop, fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you calling like a bitch, ain't you? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably they not like us. 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 They not like us.
Yeah. We chilling. Oh, what up, Michael? Much love, bro. And Kuneem in the building. Much love, everybody. Hope you feeling good, Michael. Chilling, bro. You know what I mean? Taking it easy. He said, not worth it. People, Mama Bear said, whose kneecaps do I bite? Wild. That was crazy. That was really crazy. E.G. Rowe in the building saying ZSJO part 2. Ta-dum. All right. He said, the late works perfectly for me. LOL, of course, I'm on the other side of the world from all y'all, mostly. Hey, my bad, man. My bad, everybody. He said, play the tape. I don't even know which tape you talking about, bro, but I am going to hit this one on him real brief. Appreciate that, man, for the 5.
In this transaction, we pick up 3 businesses, basically, that we're not currently in. So meaning we have no redundancies currently, but like, and one of them is a motion picture studio with a theatrical distribution machine. And so there's been a lot of speculation of what we would do with this. And I think it's really important to note that we haven't talked at all about what we're going to do with this, but what we are going to do with this is we're deeply committed to releasing those movies exactly the way they've released those movies today. All 3 of these new businesses, we want to keep operating largely as they are. The theatrical business, we have not, been talked a lot about it in the past about wanting to do it because we've never been in that business. And when this deal closes, we are in that business, and we're going to do it. So think about it. If we did this deal 24 months ago, all of those movies we saw this year do so well at the box office for Warner Brothers would have been released in the same way in theaters. Talking about Minecraft, I'm talking about Superman, I'm talking about Weapons, all those movies that Sinners. These movies will be released on Netflix through theaters the way that Warner Brothers did it before, but with the Warner Brothers operating entity. We think it's really important the way that they create and the way that they drive value. We didn't buy this company to destroy that value. The second one is the television studio who produce and license content to third parties. Also, we were never in that business. We are now. And I think it's an important thing that and when we get under the hood, that's a really healthy business. It's not as big as ours, and that's why we haven't really focused that much on doing it. The growth opportunity in our core business has been greater. But now in this transaction, we own that business. And Channing and that group do a phenomenal job. And we want them to continue to do that phenomenal job. And then HBO is another example of that, which is, as Greg said, this is a prestige television brand that people really love. And I would say that they have been doing gymnastics to make themselves into a general entertainment brand. And I think under this transaction, they don't have to do that anymore. We're already a very well-established general entertainment brand, and we want HBO to double down on the things that people have loved for 50 years about HBO, the fact that prestige television and movies in the various pay TV windows. These are the things that we're going to keep going in this business.
Yeah. Oh, play that tape. Okay. Hey, Mark. Here's the thing. If I play that tape, it's going to mess with the stream and everything. And I'm going to have to edit it out later. So stick around because I'm going to play that on the way out. So if you can stick around to the end of the stream, please do so. And I will play it on the way out. Right? Yes. If you want to see what's on the tape, just hold off, right? Because it's gonna do that. You know what I mean? It's gonna act funny. And then he dropped another dub. Come on, though. I can't even get through the opening thing, man. Let me give you some drops real quick, dog. But look, just hang around to the end, Mark. I promise I got you. I'm not gonna, bruh. I've watched that video like 80 times, dog. Y'all have no idea. I'm really probably gonna do a breakdown. I've been contemplating it, and I'm gonna get with the homie Apex, and I'm gonna see if we can do that. But I'm gonna play these 2 drops for you, bro.
Do you?
What are they doing here?
They're selling, Mortimer.
Well, that's ridiculous. Unless that crop report.
God help us.
I told you we shouldn't have committed everything, you asshole!
I gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell!
Wilson, where you going?
Idiot! Get back in there at once and sell! Sell!
But I
You know, I got all this shit hanging over my head. But you off trying to start a war with our partners.
The nigga diss me every time I see him. Acting like he the one in charge and shit.
In Compton, he is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, and I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug?
You don't mean that shit?
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!
He said TED Talks matter, right? Yeah, bro. We getting TED Talks over here. And then Mark with the member chat for 14 months saying, he said, look at me. I'm the sponsor now. Bro, look, soon as this stream is over, I'm going to change it for you, bro, for sure. Because you already know it's the following stream, dog. Right? But let me give you another TED Talk.
We're going to run Warner Brothers. It's a very successful company with an incredible legacy of film. We didn't buy the company to harm any of the value that it currently exists. We intend to release all the Warner Brothers movies in cinema the same way they do today. And here they'll come through the output deal in Canal Plus, and then through the various paid television windows around the world afterwards. So we're very excited for the acquisition, and we really do want to continue to bring out the best of everything that those companies do.
Yeah, look, let's get through this opening rigmarole. Y'all already know, because I'm about to get started, man. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, for sure. ZSJL on Netflix, Snyderverse on Netflix. Y'all already know what's up, for sure. Y'all already know what's up, for sure. Like, I'm not even going to do this today. All right. I've been in a mood lately, people. Okay? I've been in a mood lately. I don't know if you guys have seen it on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. I don't know if you guys was listening to it on the space earlier. I don't know if you've heard it in these streams recently, but I don't care anymore. Like, I'm tired. And look, let me explain what I mean by I don't care anymore, okay? I don't care because, look, we never really cared what the naysayers had to say, right? But, like, it was at a point where to the outward, to other people, these people still had credibility, right? But now that's even gone. Now that's even gone. These people have no credibility. They've all been proven wrong. They all out there twerking. We were the only ones that was telling y'all the truth. We were the only ones being honest. All that. Right? All that. Why? Right? He said, put me on parole. Right? Why is that? Because, I'm going to ask you guys this question, right? Can you guys imagine having been right for 3 years and everybody saying you tripping? Everybody saying that you crazy? Everybody saying you wrong. They calling you names. They trying to destroy your reputation. They're doing all this stuff, right? And then when they're proven wrong, we're still supposed to care about what these people think? About their opinions? About what they think is going to happen? About how, I'm holding out hope. I mean, I'm not getting caught up because, if you think about it, WBD Discovery was, they were, and I'm not getting hyped until, yeah, like I'm in the theater and it's on my screen, right? To the I'm not getting hyped until it's on my screen, people, right? Because I've seen a lot of people say that, oh, I'm not going to get hyped until I'm in the theater. I'm not going to get hyped until then. I have a question. Because I remember a day of May 20th, 2020. Does anybody want to tell me what happened on May 20th, 2020? Don't worry, I'll wait. Boom, boom. Does anybody recall? Because I remember. The scribes remember. I remember it like it was yesterday, right? I was at my first day back at work. I had been furloughed, right? Since March. I had been on furlough. They literally called me and said, hey, you got to come into work on May 20th. And I was like, what? But that's the day that Zack Snyder is going to do this Man of Steel watch along. Right? Like, I can't possibly have to go back to work on the day that Zack Snyder is going to do this Man of Steel watch along, right? That can't be it. But nevertheless, they're like, hey, nope. We need you back. May 20th, your job is starting again on May 20th. So we need you to be there. I'm like, damn. I go to work. 2020 Necron. I put the stream on literally because I had been working. I put the stream on the speaker literally like about no more, like on everything. It was no more than 5 minutes before Zack Snyder announced that Zack Snyder's Justice League was launching on fucking HBO Max in 2021. Was it okay for us to get hyped then? Or did we have to wait until the shit was on HBO Max? What is wrong with y'all people? Do you guys know how ridiculous you sound? Yo, where's this at? Yep, I had. Austin said, I saw earlier, don't get your hopes up, but have hope. What are these people talking about? Zack Snyder is posting on Instagram every day right now. Teasing shit coming back. What is wrong with y'all? Huh? He said that day is burned in history. Me too, bro. I remember because I was there. I was there, dog. What's wrong with y'all, bro? I remember that day like it was yesterday, dog. I literally lost it. It was only me and 2 other people in my entire location, and I lost it. I was screaming, running around the entire building, dog, and they was like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, yo, the fucking Snyder Cut just got announced. And yo, what's so wild is everybody knew me for being the Zack Snyder guy back then. Hey, that's way before I started my YouTube channel, ain't it? Right? So I remember that day. I remember I was hyped as soon as the goddamn, bro, like, you man, look, bro. I cannot continue to deal with these people. This is so artificial for me. People are pretending like they don't see what the fuck is going on. You're literally seeing it. You want to know why that is? It's because of us. This is so insane. This is, yo, you guys are seeing this in real time. They wonder why we have conversations like this, yo. Why we move the way that we move. We literally asked Netflix to go get Zack Snyder's Justice League in the Snyderverse. They go get it, and people are acting like, oh, we don't understand what's happening, right? We just don't see it, right? It's crazy, but today gave me hope. Today gave me hope because people see what's going on. And the more people see what's going on, right? he said, Sky, well, I'm sure you're wondering how I can anticipate your every move, right? Paramount and shit. Well, come on, man. He said, I remember the stream. I reckon you should show it. Bruh, I lost it, dog. I lost it, bro. I didn't even want to go to work that day. I'm never going to forget that, yo. They literally called me. I was on furlough. It was like, yo, May 20th. I was like, are you kidding me? The one day, right? That day is burned in my memory, just like Apex said. I'm never forgetting that day. So when people say, hey, I'm not going to celebrate until I'm watching it, they can, yo, for sure, you know what they can do. They can do a whole bunch of shit. I'm serious. Whatever you're thinking, they can do it. Yo, come on, man. He said Netflix threw the Justice League poster in there to make an engagement for antis. Well played. Bruh, they own everything, bro. People don't even realize that that's the only Justice League version that has been in a lot of these places. Right? So people have watched it. They don't even get, they own everything now. What? Okay. I have a question. Are we saying that they're going to bring back Joss Whedon? Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? He said, you better thank your founder fathers, Leon. They refuse to. They're not. And honestly, it would be so much easier, yo, if they just all was like, hey, man, thank y'all, bro. This is actually pretty crazy. This is actually pretty crazy. Right? This is actually pretty crazy. Like, hey, I don't even really fuck with y'all, but y'all did it. Even if it was something like that. He said, the bell cannot be unrung, right? Nah, these people have literally listened to liars, grifters, people that was promoting propaganda and all this shit for damn near 3 years and watched us literally be right about everything and then have the nerve to say, hey, guys, like, yeah, I'm not really going to be hyped yet. You think we give a shit? I'm offended because y'all think we give a shit. The mere thought that, oh my God, you know what, guys? We should stop we should stop celebrating, right? Crazy. He said, "All right, shut the fuck up after that." He said, "They ain't either. No BS for sure." Crazy. For sure, man. Dog, I was thinking about Mikey all day today. What up, Bishop? Much love. I was thinking about Mikey all day today, man. Crazy. He said, and when people hit the Justice poster on Netflix, it'll be the 214 cut without the epilogue, and ZSJL will still have his own place. It's gonna be crazy, bro. He said, Sky, they'll be the same ones trying to get Zack on their channel, acting like they were in the trenches. Hey, you know what's crazy though? Because look, we got something for their ass, bro. I ain't even playing. I ain't even playing. If they think that they just about to sit here and like do this and we're just not gonna do anything, wild to like make sure that our story is at least like told. If you think that we gonna allow somebody else to try to tell our story in this, you're bugging. He said, Mikey Sutton told us that Netflix wanted ZSJL even before HBO Max released it. That should tell you everything. Bro, they wanted it a while ago, but WB or Warner Media at the time, they was like, nah. They was going to hold on to it because they had plans to release it later. That was in like, if I believe, I think that was in like either 2017 or 2018. It like wasn't even that long after everything started. Netflix was already, you know. He said, you think my future self won't hand deliver me something else? Preferably a DVD this time. Hey, bro, we stepping up. First, it was a VHS. Right? Yeah. Yeah, bro, like 2018. Exactly. It was like 2018, bro. They was already on that back then. That was part of that's literally part of when y'all watched the video about when I first put out the sale thing. That's the first, I literally said that. I was like, yeah, they had interest in the Snyder Cut before. And maybe we could try to drum up some more of that interest. We literally thought of everything for you guys. Anyway, y'all might not even know, like, yo, what is this guy talking about, right? Because he's just been rambling. Right? What is he even talking about? Sky, you said you wasn't going to bury the lead, and then you buried the lead. Well, Netflix put out some art earlier. Right? Now, I'm no marketing genius, okay? But matter of fact, wait a minute, hold up. Let me actually do this before I do that, right? Let me do this, right? Hold on, let's say I'm Netflix. How much consideration goes into a streaming advertisement? Goes into a streaming advertisement of titles concerning which titles are chosen and where company logos are placed. right? Let's see what Chat GPT says. Right? So wait, before we even do this, right? Hold up. Let's just share what Chat GPT says, okay? We got short answer. A lot. Streaming titles, especially at Netflix scale, are highly engineered marketing assets, not simple trailers stitched together. Below is how consideration typically breaks down if you're at Netflix, from strategy down to logo placement. Which titles are chosen? The biggest decision. This is driven by portfolio strategy, not just best shows. Business priorities, right? Like, yo, we about to break this shit down to a science. Okay? Subscriber growth, retention, all that, churn recovery, marketing expansion, big tentpole logic, Stranger Things, right? Brand power and scale, right? Audience targeting, new users, recognizable IPs. Okay? Lifestyle timing. Right? This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. He said, I believe this happened, but we can't take nothing for granted unless it happens. We still. But here's my question. What have we been doing? Have we rested on our laurels at all? So if the answer is no to that question, then it makes no difference what we do. We could celebrate and still keep moving forward at the same time. What are we talking about? Bruh, who? Okay, look, see, because y'all about to make me go a place that I don't want to go, bro. Like, to come over here to the people that have done the most and will continue to do the most, and to tell us, hey, man, I don't really know if we got this. Hey, let's say we do got it. I'm still going to cover the shit anyway. What are we talking about? Anyway, back to what I was saying, right? It's just a Spartan thing. Bro, I know, but guess what? It's just not us, bro. No, I know. It's just not us, though. This community, this audience, no. Bro, it's names in the chat that has been here for years. Like, way longer, right? So it's like, yo, to tell the people that's keeping the engine going and the only one, bro, this shit is all, it's self-sustaining at this point. Crazy. Y'all think whenever Zack next project drop, I'm not gonna try to pull up? But where are these people? They channels get shut down. They say, hey guys, I don't know. My channel just got shut down. Hey, and here's the paperwork explaining why my fucking doctor's note. We ain't stopping, dog. We them ones. You ain't got to tell Leonidas to keep his energy up. You ain't got to say, hey, look, bro, you know we can't rest. I'm just, bruh, nah, man. Ain't nobody else even, bro. These other people acting like they don't even know what's going on right now. So cool. Right? But I got a question. If we weren't the ones pushing this Netflix shit, would everybody be on board? I think so. That's what's crazy. If we wasn't the ones in this Netflix shit, he said people's channel got shut down and they got embarrassed. No, it was just strangely when Rebel Moon came out, somebody's channel went away, you know? And then right after it, didn't have to be in the news no more. Strangely, their channel just magically came back. You know? That ain't even the first time. I think it happened during Army of the Dead, too. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it happened during Army of the Dead, too. I'm pretty sure that also, it's just, dag nabbit, Zack's movie comes out, right? And, you know, channel shut down. Sorry, guys. That means I can't talk about it. Ever. Ooh, Danger said, I heard anyone who talks about Zack's DC films heard his career from progressing. Bro, that Netflix pick just sent his career back at least 5 years. That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. Why don't they get the pep talk? Where's the pep talk for this guy? Right? Where is that? Did I get rid of that? Oh my God, I think I did. Oh wait, no, here we go. Where's the pep talk for this guy?
Yeah, the Netflix thing ain't happening. I know there's like a certain loud part of the fandom that is like, you know, oh, it's gonna happen. We're getting so close. Yeah, the Netflix thing ain't happening. I know there's like a certain loud part. Yeah, the Netflix thing ain't happening. 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 I know there's like a certain loud part of the fandom that is like, you know, oh, it's gonna happen. We're getting so close to, you know, ripping Zack Snyder from moving forward and progressing in his film career. They're like, no, Zack. Yeah, the Netflix thing ain't happening. I know there's like a certain loud part of the fandom that is like, you know, oh, it's gonna happen. We're getting so close. Yeah, the Netflix thing ain't happening. I know there's like a certain loud part. Yeah, the Netflix thing ain't happening. 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 I know there's like a certain loud part of the fandom that is like, you know, oh, it's gonna happen. We're getting so close to, you know, ripping Zack Snyder from moving forward and progressing in his film career. They're like, no, Zack.
Right? Where's his pep talk? Does he get a pep talk? Hey, man, you know, we really got to keep up the fight, man. What? I'm not going to rest. Crazy, man. Anyway, Netflix thing ain't happening. How it look now. But anyway, right? This goes on, right? To say the order is never random. Right? Hold on. This is like, bro, look at all this, man. And it's for videos too, but it's probably the same things. All these things, right? Title, logos. Anyway, I brought that up to bring up this. Netflix puts this out, defining the next century of storytelling together. Now, y'all sitting here like, oh my God, Netflix and Warner Brothers, right? Like, yo, I mean, Sky, I know you was right, but damn, right? Like, but you know, just for anybody that's been having any questions about what the fuck Netflix is planning to do with Zack Snyder's Justice League, which we have been saying is the most obvious shit in the world. They put the fucking logos and the words the next right over Zack Snyder's fucking Justice League. If you don't get out of my face, what's wrong with y'all? We told y'all the next. Bruh, they got the fucking logos joined together because this is what, yo, look, first of all, this confirms to me that we brought the fucking conversation together. I fucking told y'all. Y'all sat there and y'all tried to act like we wasn't who we are. Do you understand me? Zack Snyder's Justice League brought Netflix and Warner Brothers together. This is why I was getting tested downstairs before I came up here. This is why my patience got tested. This is why. Because if I'd have put pause on that, man, it'd have been an entirely different night if that I'd have had. It'd have been an entirely different night. Right? But, hey, cooler heads prevailed. All of a sudden, I'm up here streaming and talking about this. About how Zack Snyder's Justice League brought Netflix and Warner Brothers together. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about nada. Y'all can kick rocks, bro. Y'all can kick rocks, homie. He said, Zach told us, no surrender, never say never. Exactly, bro. Dude, who has held that standard the most, bro? Who's been the only ones that didn't cape? Who's been the only ones that didn't twerk? Huh? It's been the ones that brought Netflix and Warner Brothers together. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? Huh? So when y'all argue with me on Twitter, this is why you think I give a shit? When you tell me about how you don't have hope, and you've been somebody that's been visibly watching us this entire time and just not participating, you think we give a shit if you participate now? The unmitigated gall, the temerity. Oh my God, bro. We got the good Austin with the $10 super chat. He said every scene has corresponding movie/series poster featured. ZSJL is the only one that doesn't match. Theory, retcon justice, JL would be 214 cut. Future films will have PG-13 and R-rated versions, i.e. Rebel Moon. But bro, they would rather believe that they're gonna bring James Gunn back and possibly bring back Joss Whedon than fucking believe that they're gonna bring back Zack Snyder when they said that they wanted to. Bro, y'all about to make me crash out, bro. I'm gonna crash out, dog. Like, this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. This has to be a fucking psyop or something. Like, this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life. This is so ridiculous. We're so dead set on Sky and the Cool Table and the Syndicate being wrong that we just gonna ignore fucking reality. We're gonna ignore Zach. We're gonna ignore Netflix. We're gonna ignore Sky. We're gonna ignore everybody. Right? It don't matter who say what. You know? Hey, I'm really having a hard time having hope, people. The fuck? Zack Snyder just posted only I will remain. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Hey, but you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy that you guys are taking this route because it means that we didn't fucking need you in the first place. Hey, if it's going to take the shit being announced for you to contribute, then hey, we didn't need you in the fucking first place. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. Crazy how you're kind of admitting it. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit up in the stands and keep watching the people playing, but also talking shit. Whoo-wee. Oh, we cooking tonight. We cooking tonight. We cooking tonight. Do you understand me?
Next caller, me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
That's how I'm feeling. They be like, hey, yo, Sky, man, you fucking changed. Hey, bro, you did that shit. I be like,
I did. Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, I did, bro. I did. He said, it's a shame we kept his career from progressing so much. He's just finished filming his passion project film. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Mikey said it all started when Sky started to sell it. Bruh, look, that's what's so wild, man. I was actually thinking back on that conversation, bro, earlier today. And it's pretty insane, dog. Like, it's pretty insane, man. Hold up. Let me move this. Right? Because when I was talking to him about it, right, like, he kind of came to me on some, yo, man, like, I gotta talk to you type shit. And I was like, bro, like, what's up? And he was like, dude, he was like, man, like, nobody saw this coming. He's like, I've been asking everybody. He said, bro, like, nobody saw this coming. He was like, and he's going into all the different parties and how they kind of just hadn't even considered the idea of like trying to get somebody else to like do that, or at least like it hadn't been mined out with any like, you know, serious effort, at least. Right? So when he was like, bro, he's like, nobody saw this coming. He's like, and I think it's gonna happen, bro. He's like, I think it's gonna happen. And he ended up shortly thereafter, like becoming like just so certain, right? And people wonder where our confidence came from. Like, y'all don't realize, man, Mikey being in that guy's orbit, man, like, I'm one of the luckiest motherfuckers that's ever walked the face of the earth, bro. Because to just be able to know somebody like that and be able to pick their brain, bro, right? And to just get even a little glimpse of this like concept of having to live in the future and what that actually looks like and what it feels like, right? Like he's like, bro, listen, man, like you're gonna have to get used to people saying that you're wrong. He's like, when you're giving this information out as early as you're giving it out, like they're gonna say you're wrong, they're gonna say you're tripping, they're gonna call you crazy, and then when the shit ends up coming true, you know, it's like it's all that much better. But nah, man, I'm just uber lucky, bro, to have had the relationship with him that I did. And you know, we're still able to do what we do now and be able to maneuver with absolute certainty because of his teachings and because of the things that he was able to kind of just let us in on and be able to give us a little glimpse, man, of just like this larger world, man. And I'm just forever grateful that I knew that man, bro. And the fact that we're here now, it doesn't surprise me, dog. It doesn't. Y'all know, like, we know internally, like, we knew that this shit was gonna go down. But like the fact that they bought the company, you know, that is kind of crazier. But at the same time, it's not, right? It's not, because we know what happened, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you guys what I think happened. Okay, this is what I know mixed with what I think. Okay, he said, I remember that backstage clear, right, bro, right, and he said, when's Guns extension in? In this Netflix, bro, right at the same time, bro. Right at the same time. Right. But yeah, man. So still got that old night shift conversation bubble on IG. Crazy, man. Mikey put that belief in us, bro. We didn't need no more scoops after what we heard. Yeah, bro. First of all, like, we had enough scoops, bro. I got scoops till like 2029 or some shit like that. I don't even think you guys realize, but you know, it is what it is, man. I don't care to be that guy to just be reporting on like what's gonna happen in all these movies and shit. Like, you know, that's not what I'm here for. But y'all know, man, y'all think we don't know what the fuck is happening in all these movies? Bruh, my homie just had to bow down and tell me, bruh, like, you was 1,000% right about everything with Fantastic Four. I told him shit about Fantastic Four 3 years ago. And he was like, oh, man, bro. Anyway. No, it's just, it's crazy, man, to be able to know somebody like that and to be able to cultivate a relationship, man. Like, I'm forever grateful, bro. But yeah, all this, like, yeah, we're like half in, half out. I don't care, bro. None of us care. He said, Mimi got dusted. Harley, get down. She's like, parkour. Right? I remember Mikey telling us that too, man. Yeah, bro. Nah, to be able to like just know that guy, man, and to, yeah, like, we living in the future, bro. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, to just have this concept of being able to live in the future, yo, like, it's just, you know, this is what it's like. And this was tested, right? Hey, Apex, are you still in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. Right? Motherfuckers in the fandom like, what does this mean? Everybody all confused. Yeah. Hey, bro, let me ask you something, right? Like the no. I was actually gonna say this. When people talking about like us having ultimate kind of faith and everything, right? Bro, you remember that thing that I sent you, and I said that somebody had texted me something like a day or so before the hostile takeover news got announced, right? You remember that I had said that, right? Well, I brought that up on stream last night, and I actually went and I checked my text messages. I lied, bro. It was the morning of. It was the morning of. So what I sent you, I got sent that the morning of, bro. So when people want to question, like, or say, hey, I'm just not really sure about what's going on, you know, he said, that's power, bro. I'm damn near about to tear up right now. It's crazy. It was the morning of, bro. Crazy, right? But the fact that people want to like come over here and they say these things like, yo, you know, I'm just gonna let everybody know that I don't care, you know what I'm saying? And and blah blah blah. Like, you know, that's not for us. You know, we don't need any of that. We have gotten this entire way without people that have acted like that. Right? Crazy, bro. It was the morning of, bro. It was the morning of. Right? Y'all talking about announcements, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, are we just gonna skip past this? Are we gonna skip past this? Like, this does not matter? So, y'all don't even understand, man. To know that I got a text message the day that hostile takeover shit got announced saying, yo, don't trip. It's all fine. Right? Oh my God, bro. What are we doing, man? Bro, like, are we all fans, yo? Like, I know I know. But listen, I'm really asking this question for sure. Like, I'm asking a serious question today. What the fuck are we doing? That question got asked the other day in another context. Like, what are we doing here? I'm going to ask that question to all of you today that are pretending like you don't understand what's going on. What are we doing here? You guys have spent this entire time building your online platforms like you're all just these like die-hard Zack Snyder fans, yo. This shit's crazy, right? But yet there's so much behavior that acts to the contrary. It's crazy. To see Netflix put the fucking Warner Brothers logo along with theirs on, for it to be superimposed on top of Zack Snyder's Justice League, along with the words "the next," bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? But trust me, I see y'all. We all see y'all. We all see y'all. Right? He said people need to learn that businesses never follow the same calendars that we do. They don't. They got shit called fiscal years, bro. They don't understand this, dog. They don't understand what fiscal year 2025, right? Like, they don't understand that, bro. Right? He said only a bona fide fool would still be. Bro, they superimposed the Netflix and Warner Brothers logo on top of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And people are confused. Hey, guys, you know, I'm not really going to get hyped yet because we don't even know if they're going to bring back Zack, guys. I mean, I'm still hearing that, you know, Zack's projects are all canceled. Right? He said, how can you mislead people for years, then now ask, what are we doing here exactly, bro? Right? He said, replay crew here. Is there trouble at Mill? What? Trouble at what? What am I hearing? I'm confused. He said, why you keep saying blame Qatar for the transition period? What happened? All right. Nah, man. He says ZSJL photo clearly big. Bro, this shit. Look, man. I'm going to tell y'all something, okay? I'm going to explain something to y'all. They got Zack Snyder's Justice League in the middle over Stranger Things. Bruh, I need you guys to understand something. Right? One of the things that Mikey said, oh, Triple that meal is from the Monty Python. Oh, okay, all right, cool. Nah, man, ain't no problems, bro. Nah, we over here chilling, dog. We having a great time. I'm just asking serious questions because I don't understand how people are confused as to what Netflix's plans are. Right? He says, Sky, do they know that a century is 100 years? I don't know, bro. He said, Netflix saw the official streaming numbers of ZSJ on HBO Max's global phenomenon and said, why the fuck isn't this IP front and center? Right? Like, what are y'all doing? This is the biggest thing on the platform. Clearly, what are you doing? Why aren't you showing this? Why is this buried? Bro, they got Netflix. Oh, wait, no, but and this is what I was saying. The late, great Mikey Sutton, man, he told y'all, he said that they were looking for something like, listen, guys, this is almost eerie at this point. I need you guys to understand that Mikey Sutton said they were looking for something to replace Stranger Things. Now, as soon as Stranger Things is ending, all of a sudden they're buying Warner Brothers, and Zack Snyder's Justice League is front and center with the fucking Netflix and Warner Brother logo on top of it. He said, we knew there was going to be a transition period, just like with Bigfoot. Yeah, we knew. We ain't tripping. DC all the way with the $10 super chat saying, truly all I want is my icons, DC to be taken seriously. Even though I don't like the Batman for many reasons, at least it took it serious. DC shouldn't be a joke. Even Marvel became a parody. I agree. Now, here's the thing. Y'all know that I would rather have I would rather have 100 Matt Reeves the Batman movies over James Gunn's fucking DC. Even over one. I would rather 100. I would rather Matt Reeves spend the rest of his directing career making Batman movies starring Robert Pattinson rather than James Gunn be able to make one more DC movie. I would rather that be the case. Now, to Marvel's point, right? Marvel had, I don't blame them. I don't. Marvel are what they are. They capitalize off what they can capitalize off of. And to be honest, they've been able to kind of reign unchallenged seriously for quite some time. Right? Right? Crazy. Marvel been playing with house money for years. But now they know they're about to have to get their shit together. So now everybody coming back. Ain't it wild how that works? It's wild how that works, right? DC about to get their shit together. Everybody about to come back to tomorrow. Oh my God. She-Hulk out of here. All this stuff we was doing, nope. Out of here. See how that works? See how quickly that happened? Let me play this drop, man. Get out of here. Harley is all up where she's not supposed to be. And if she turned this computer off in the middle of this stream, about to be hot. Right? I got you, baby girl. 1 second. Yeah, this is crazy. He said, and the Russos can't steal no more scripts. Oh, man. He said, Marvel need to do Marvel things and DC. Yeah, man. Yo, there is a place for that. I keep telling people there is a place for that. And I think that that's when everything will be. Yo, do you look? Okay, so nobody wants to admit this, right? But I'm about to tell you something, and you see if this makes sense. Okay, when DC was good, Marvel was good, right? From 2008 on, right? In 2008, The Dark Knight came out and Iron Man, right? All the way up leading till 2016, 2017, right? All that's all the way up through Infinity War almost, right? In Endgame. That stuff came out in 2018, didn't it? Marvel was, for the most part, pretty good. Zack gets kicked out of DC. We're now post-Endgame. Marvel drops off a cliff. DC's no good. Marvel's no good. Warner Brothers gets bought by Netflix. Now they're about to bring back Zack Snyder. All of a sudden now, hey, we about to bring Chris Evans back. We get Robert Downey. Hey, nah, everybody coming back. Everybody coming back. Nope, everybody coming back. Nope. She-Hulk out of here. Probably Ironheart out of here. Everybody, no. Out of here. All this stuff that's not been working, out of here. Omar coming. Right? Omar coming. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to dip. They all tucking their chains. They taking off. Right? This is how this works. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to go. Hold up. I'll be right back. Let me go take care of her real quick because I don't think she's going to leave me alone until I do this.
Hey, Zero.
The dopest, flyest, OG pimp, hustler, gangster, player, hardcore motherfucker living today. To be honest, I am totally and completely on his dick.
Probably asleep right now, but you know, she on it, yeah, she want it, but she gotta do it when we fucking zone it. We don't touch down to the fucking morning, and we gon' do it till we fucking moan it. Please don't stop. Please keep going. Got 'em like a spring stream by the way I'm flowing. Fresh new kicks, fresh new denim, fresh new shit come out me like venom. They on my fucking Peter, but I ain't gonna Parker. Driving through Gotham to a flight I got chartered. The view so nice on the other side of town. By the way they headed, they'll probably go around. Some call them suits, but most call them sky. Either way you're looking up, cause he too fly. Chillin' with Steen on the spreading good vibes. Feeling like a free throw to have a good time. Night shift, night shift, night shift, light turning off, a light switch, night shift, night shift, night shift. Oh, I thought you would, the nice kid, nice shit, night shift, night shift, night shift. Now you ain't never seen nothing like this, like this, like this, like this. That's why you watching night.
Yeah, all right, I'm back. Yeah, man, this is crazy. James Gunn flopped. We acting like just ain't nothing changed. We acting like ain't nothing. Oh, yeah, we've been in this kind of situation before. No, the fuck we haven't. He said, Russo's have Zach on the podcast. A few months later, Russo's have an idea about how to bring the old cast back. What a coincidence. All right. He said ScarJo ain't coming back. She tired of Disney now. Gonna act in Reed's Batman too. Paolo, I don't know, man. All right. All right. Bruh, never mind. Because I've been hearing some things. Yo. I've been hearing some things. Said, imagine concealing a slate of movies where they had a film hit $1 billion because of intelligence. What a coincidence. Yo, I got a question, though. If, let's say, just for sake of argument, right? Let's say for shits and giggles that he said bet money she come back. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, bro, I think y'all can do that all y'all want to, bro. I think y'all can sit up here and say, hey, these actors won't come back. All right. Right. Bruh. I was about to say Jason Momoa was going woo, like he had just never mind. Right. And he gonna come back. But anyway, I don't know. I've been hearing some things about the Batman too. I don't know. Look, I think if your name is not Zack Snyder, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be a little ugly for you right now. But here is my question, right? Let's just say that they announce Man of Steel 2 and like Ben Affleck as the Batman. Or one of those. Or both. Are we going to sit up here and act like we don't think that Zach's coming back? Even if he isn't directing either one of those. Let's say that happens. Are we going to then have the question of, oh my God, is Zach going to come back? Or you're not going to bring Zach back? How are you going to bring back his actors and he's not doing the movies? Is that how we're going to act? He said, what you hearing, Scott? I'm hearing that shit might not come out, bro. But I don't know. I ain't gonna speak on that too much, but I'm just hearing it's not a guarantee because that movie comes out. Yeah, I I'm telling y'all, if your name not Zack Snyder, right? And if you ain't about to be part of the Snyderverse, right? I don't know. Because crazy. Bruh, this man, okay, I got a question. People are literally trying to say, wait, Zack Snyder said he gonna be back for more DC stories, and you guys are asking me if we're sure if he's coming back, right? You guys are asking me. He said, "Gun Superman." Hey, I don't know. He said maybe they can ask Paramount the license, bro. I'm dead, dog. We got DC all the way with the $5 super chat saying, "What if Zach posts a picture of him with the Trinity?" like now, right? Hey, man, like a new picture. I mean, what are they gonna say that they confused about what that means? Right? Are they gonna say that they're confused? And it's hilarious, bro. Oh my god, bro. Never mind, man. I'm gonna talk about that picture on the next Zack Snyder hour, bro. Cause everybody keep talking about, oh my god, you know, Zach posted a picture and he tagged James Gunn. I don't think that picture means what y'all think it means, bro. I'm just being honest, dog. I don't think those pictures mean what y'all think they mean. He said, Scott, I guess that people didn't hear about Gunn's Batman pitch that literally has Netflix saying, nah. Bruh. Ben Affleck said, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not. He said, I'm not good. Hold on, man. Let me find that quote, bro. I'm about to put Ben Affleck, DCU, absolutely not. Hold on. Yo. Oh my God. Right? These bruh, people been sitting here and they thought this man was literally saying that Ben Affleck was gonna be an art. Hold on. Jones, Ben Affleck, DCU architect. Okay. Hold on. Okay, right? So first, Let me give you this drop, bro, before I go ahead and move forward, bro.
Can't watch a movie without thinking about me. He's like, I don't even know who he is. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I literally never read anything he wrote. I don't know who he is. He's nobody to me. But to him, I'm somebody very important, in his life. That he can't, that not only is he mad at my movies, he's mad at other people's movies that remind him of my movies. That's an incredibly powerful, emotional place to live in. I'm sorry. I feel bad about it, but it's like in the sense that I don't want to take up that much space in anybody's life. Like that guy take up way too much space, and also a negative. Like I take up this space in his life that's negative, that's really upsetting. He's like really mad at me for some reason. Can't watch a movie without thinking about me. He's like,
I didn't mean to loop that still. This is crazy, bro. But, okay, wait. So first, we're going to share this, okay? So, like, people been, they be like, hey, yo, Sky, you be talking, right? Look, now James Gunn has confirmed that talks have indeed taken place. We're working with Ben Affleck, who really wants to be a part of our architecture team, trying to bring this together. And he really wants to direct one of our projects. And we're looking forward to him doing that. End quote. Does anybody remember this? Right? Does anybody recall this? Right? Like, does anybody recall this man literally saying, and then look, Warner Brothers board of directors rejects David Ellison's hostile bid, says Paramount has misled shareholders. Right? Hey, bro, I'm gonna get into that, bro. I'm gonna get into that, man. Right? He said, what tagged photo with Gunn? Yeah, bro, he isn't in the picture. He just tagged him. Go on Zack Snyder's Instagram, bro. It is his last picture. And I just think that it's very interesting what he put, bro. But anyway, right? I just think it's very interesting. But bro, the Warner Brothers board of directors literally came out and like torched the Ellisons, bro. Literally torched them, called them liars pretty much, and said that they were misleading people and saying that the stuff wasn't really worth what they were saying that it was worth, and blah blah blah. Man, it's bad, but we're gonna stay on this. Okay. This man said Ben Affleck really wants to be a part, so he had to have heard from Ben, right? Oh man, like, yo, I'm chomping at the bit, bro. There's no way I'm not gonna direct something in your DCU, bro. What do you mean? Like, I mean, I can like bow down to you, bro. You're such a superior filmmaker, right? I mean, I know my film is won Best Picture, right? And I didn't win Best Director, but I can't wait to work under you, bro. I would just feel so comfortable working under you. No, of course, that's not what he said. Ben Affleck says he'd never direct a film in James Gunn's DCU. Think about this, y'all. And this is absolutely, thank you. Ben Affleck was always the biggest piece of the puzzle outside of Zack. Thank you, bro. right? He said, I would not direct anything. I know I would not direct something for the Gunn DC. Absolutely not. I have nothing against James Gunn. Nice guy. Sure, he's going to do a great job. I just wouldn't want to go in and direct in the way they're doing that. I'm not interested in that. Yo, to this day, that is the hardest rejection I've ever seen in Hollywood. Usually people try to hold it down. Usually they try to hold it down. Right? I've never seen anybody say absolutely not. Like, yo, you want to work with this guy? Absolutely not. What? I've never heard anybody say that. To this day, like, I mean, I meant before or since. He said, what's funny is Ben is always giving me the least amount of concern. We know he's coming back for sure. Unfinished business. Crazy. He said, and the baby is dead, like the DCU. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. They over here like, hey, man, he posted James Gunn. I'm like, bro, I don't think you guys understand what you're looking at. I'm like, I don't think you guys understand what you're looking at. But I would ask, who has anybody? He said, Sky, Ben gave Gunn the Matumbo. No. He said, they're so far behind. Bro, they was really talking about, yo, Sky, Zack Snyder. But look, I'm going to cover it on the next Zack Snyder hour. He said, written by the one and only James Gunn. All right? That's crazy, bro. Bro, crazy, man. He said, I'm not going in there and doing that in the way that they do that. No, I'm not interested. I've never heard anybody in Hollywood give such a like absolute fucking don't ask me ever again, never bring it up. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I will walk out of the interview if you bring it up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yo, I'm just not doing that, bro. Don't ask. He only had to come out and say this because James Gunn came out there lying. And said, hey, man, he can't wait. He said, written by the one and only, bro. I keep thinking about that. Written by the one and only James Gunn, bro. He said, yeah, bro, I got your ass, bro. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, he who laughs last, mother. What you talking about? Bruh, you think these people, you think Ben Affleck said this and he not gonna come back? Why wouldn't he just went and directed something in the DCU? Crazy, bro. The one and only James, written by the one and only James Gunn. Woo! Apex Lux saw Ben Affleck, dog. He lost it, bro. The GOAT. The GOAT. Right? Oh my God. He said David Lynch, he told his wife, I would rather work at McDonald's. And then he went and worked at McDonald's. He said, yo, I'd rather work at McDonald's, dog. What you mean? Hey, is Mark still in the chat? Let me know if he's still in the chat, Mark. He said the one and only James Gunn has a totally new meaning now. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Said Sky, try finding Ben Affleck's interview from Air. That's when Ben said absolutely not. Hey, nah, man, I ain't about to go look for that, bro. He said, Sky, don't forget that Ben said on a podcast around the time that The Flash came out that he finally figured Batman all the way out. Exactly. But people didn't want to realize that, man. They ain't want to put the puzzle pieces together. Right? But here's the thing, though. I'm actually glad they didn't, because now we live in this reality, right? Remember when everything just didn't make sense? Like, I'm going to be honest, y'all. It kept not making sense to me. I was like, yo, this just makes no sense, right? Like, the way this is played out, I'm like, this just makes no sense. I'm like, how in the hell can you have something that's more successful be held back by some shit that's mediocre? Like, it just never made any sense. And I'm like, what timeline are we living in? Now I understand. We just had to fix the timeline. Right? He said, one of these days, I like to have someone explain to me when exactly Ben left. He played Batman in 2016, 2017, 2021, 2023. I guess he'll never return. Right? Oh, wait, I forgot. They just tell everyone he left to freak the fans out and push the universe needs a reboot and narrative. You see, that's the thing, Integrity. Right? Now, let's say that, because I've been hearing a lot lately that, hey, maybe they're just trying to, keep the engagement going. It's like, but they're being negative in the long run, right? When you have the universe needs a reboot narrative, then that's when we have a problem. Let's say you were doing all this stuff for engagement, but then you were being positive. It would be so much different, right? Yeah. Yeah, bro. He said, all these idiots, all those idiots that Gun is our friends. They made Dawn together. Motherfuckers I worked with 20 years ago with people. He said, I ain't got their number down. Like, I can't just call them. He said, Ben literally came back in 2020 to play Batman in Zack Snyder's backyard for free. Thank you, bro. Said, repair the freaking timeline. Yep, we did, bro. We repaired it. And now this shit's about to come to fruition. And now we got this. Netflix and Warner Brothers brought together by Zack Snyder's Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. The next, right? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold up. This how I feel right now, okay? Hold up. This is funny, man.
Just got finished watching that Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yo, when I tell you this movie,
y'all remember this?
It's not even a meal. This movie is not a meal. It is a whole, it's a feast.
Y'all remember this,
It's
right?
like a 7-day feast that just does not end. I'm sitting in here in my hotel room in the dark watching this thing. And I'm like, oh, please don't stop. Please don't end.
Look, man, stop it, man. He said, are we still boycotting if Cavill Superman boots aren't the right color? Bro, boycott everything, dog. Enough from the clown, right? Skin, what's this? Skin Loco? Skin, I don't know. Where was this image posted on? It was posted by Netflix. Defining the next century of storytelling together. And here's a clean image. Right? Cold, hard facts. Man. So, yeah, man. Now we're here. Now we're here. Hold up. Let me give y'all this drop since y'all passed 50 likes. Y'all ain't even saying nothing, or y'all might have said something, but I just missed it.
You still owe the Great One 50,000 more worlds. He will hear your plea when you pay your debt.
Right? He said he's not wearing the same underwear from BVS. Boycott. Even though he didn't even have on any underwear. They're like, wait, what? Justice. The next, bro. Yep. And let me move this too, because we can't leave that out. The next. And like I said too, I think that this picture confirms that we the ones that got this conversation started. 100%. Confirmed. You know what? I'm probably going to do a whole stream on that. Man. Anyway, look, I'm going to say this. Right? As I play this video on the way out, this awesome ass fucking video from The Good Austin that I have watched like 80 fucking times in its entirety. Let me tell you guys something, okay? There will be no quarter given. You know what I'm saying? Like, there will be no understanding, right? The syndicate network is ahead. We them ones, bruh. No, it's confirmed. We them ones. It's over. He said, I honestly need Ben back as Batman and Bruce Wayne straight up. Don't worry. Everybody's coming back. I don't know if I've seen you in the chat before, but everybody's coming back. And if you're not going to believe anybody else on the internet, believe me. We was the only ones saying Netflix about to buy this company. Everybody faltered. They all lied. They all twerked. Right? He said, did I read your last super chat? I thought I did. Hold up. I don't know if I got this one. Netflix, Tim Burton, Superman Lives, stop motion. Hey, you know what? Man, look. You might even be able to just do it, man. Live action, dog. Why not, man? Just do an old Superman story now, right? Just change the movie up. Nick Cage, Superman, bro. He want to do it. He still want to do it. He was actually mad that they made him CG in the Flash. But I appreciate that comment, though. Let me go ahead and play this drop just for the occasion.
I like Zack a lot as a guy, and he was an incredibly thorough. He did all his own storyboards and stuff, which I think influenced me when I went on to my movies and do the same thing. And I saw how incredibly prepared he was. I thought it was great.
Yeah. He said we didn't compromise back then. We're not gonna compromise now. That's true. He said everybody's coming back. Thanks for the reminder, bro. For sure. Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. If y'all gonna believe anybody, L Turner, bro, I told you. Netflix, dog. They buying this shit, bro. Hold up. I'm like, and this ain't gonna be a bad thing. They just didn't want this to happen. Oh my God. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Hold up, bro. You mean to tell me that Netflix heads went to the WBD lot today? Yeah. Yep. Hey, look, while y'all was out there, it just broke 2 hours ago. It broke while I was live. Just so y'all know, this just broke while I was live. 8:09 p.m. PT. Right? Now it's like right before I went live because I was late. So it's like right before I went live. What up, Anatoly, right? But he said, you think that's a sign? What does it mean? Yo, he said, you think that's a sign? What does it mean, bro? We pulled up, bro. Pull up on your trap. Take over your trap, bro. Y'all gonna need a rap dictionary. He said, Sky, how can I get ready for work if you keep dropping bombs and receipts? I'm just saying, I was about to get off. I was gonna play the video, the fire ass video that I keep playing over and over and over again that has so much symbolism in it. Yo, next time that we stream, I want you guys to tell me what your favorite part from the most effective video is. Right? He said, and these clowns think we're getting yeah, I'm just saying, man. They like, what does this mean, guys? Hey, integrity. I have a question. Am I wrong for thinking that this picture means that Zack Snyder's Justice League brought Netflix and Warner Brothers together? Yo, am I wrong? Homie over there talking about how this seemed like it's kind of a pyramid with Zack Snyder's Justice League, Stranger Things, and Harry Potter, with ZSJL being at the top, right under the Netflix and Warner Brothers logo. Crazy. Crazy how that works. Crazy how that works. He said the Watchmen reference. Hey, which one, bro? It's so many, dog. Oh, my goodness. Because I got some theories, man. I got some theories about that video, about who Ozymandias is, bro. I'm going to get to it, bro. Oh my God. Integrity says, I don't know. I'm stumped. what could this mean? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm stumped, bro. I just look, integrity, bro. Look, I know that I've been able to hold out on hope before, bro. But right now, I'm feeling like I'm having a problem being hopeful as a Snyder fan, right? Because when I see the Netflix and WB logo on top of Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? Like, I think, man, what could that mean? With the words "the next" on it. Oh my, what could it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh my God. Hey, that's the next drop, bro. What does it mean? Right? He said, I'm like a chicken with his apple. I'm just confused, man. He said, me too, man. It's tough right now being a Snyder fan. Cats and dogs living together. A mass hysteria, bro. Right. We're losing recipes. We're losing recipes, dog. Y'all don't understand, man. We losing recipes, bro. Right? Right? Oh my God, man. We losing recipes, dog. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Hold up. I'm sorry. I gotta show this video. I gotta show this video because this is hilarious. This is how I'm confused, dog. We losing recipes out here, man. Oh.
What's wrong with today? The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes, and now we're going to lose Peter Manny's knowledge. This is what's wrong with today. The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes.
Yo. Zebra. Golly, do you think Netflix will have any interest in making a superhero movie with the most popular superheroes of all time, starring A-list actors that want to return? Probably not. Sounds boring. He said, Sky's losing it, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, y'all. That was a tangent, bro. That was a tangent, man. I'm sorry. Yo, look, man. I'm about to play this video, dog. Y'all got anything else before I play this fire ass video and I lock in for the whole thing? I'm sorry, y'all. He said every single week for 73 straight months. Everywhere, by the way. Just saying. Have a nice night. Hey, no, we locking in, Integrity. We locking in, dog. Dougie Toon says, sweet show. For show, man. He said 3 words. The next. Bang. Hey. Yeah, we gonna get it, y'all. Next time. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and cue this up real quick because I gotta do it like this. You dig? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, look, I'm so proud of this video, dog. I'm so proud of this thing. I can't wait. When we come back, I want y'all to let me know what y'all favorite part of this thing is. You dig? We're gonna get it, y'all, next time. Y'all have a good one. Peace. This shit probably has been in the works, bro, for quite some time, man. Because if Toby and him was that tight.
You know what's crazy, Sky, is when we talked about this before, I completely misread that. Because you remember my reaction, right? My reaction was like, I thought we knew this. I was reading this as Saffron for some strange reason. It was Emery.
No, yeah, bro, it was Toby.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that changes
bro.
everything.
Yeah, no, you definitely had like a very muted reaction.
Well, I think you've seen some things out there, right? And we're excited about the film. Of course, you know, we were saddened by the events that caused Zack Snyder and Deborah Snyder to have to leave and turn the reins over to Joss Whedon. But he was already working with us on some of the scenes for the additional photography that we're going to be doing shortly, and it was fortunate that, you know, Zack convinced him and he agreed to step in and finish the movie, help Zack finish his vision, and we're excited about that.
You said that you wouldn't be back except for The Dark Knight Returns, but I don't know, if Netflix finally has it and you could hypothetically continue, would you be open to it?
If Netflix had owned the rights to the DC characters in my extended universe, of course I would absolutely whatever yeah, no question.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
The Zack Snyder fans are weirdos.
Do you think James Gunn rebooted the DC universe properly?
This answer your question.
Oh my God.
James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn, James Gunn.
Kay Walton, James Gunn's not more successful than Zack Snyder at the box office. Zack Snyder, look at Batman v Superman and how well 300 did and all that stuff. Boy, I gotta tell you, James Gunn's fans, you guys are like, you're more aggressive. Let's just say more aggressive than even Snyder fans, and that's saying something. Woo! And you got a lot of free time, I must say.
Woo, Hunter.
Superman is my most anticipated film for DC in years, and I have a question. We know the Snyder fandom have not been kind to the film, even though they haven't seen it yet, and DC Studios. Do you think they have every right to stay bitter on WB due to what happened to Zack Snyder? Nothing happened to Zack Snyder. Nobody has a right to be mad about anything. It has nothing to fucking do with you. Get over it. And listen, I say this as a massive Zack Snyder defender because, forget Rebel Moon. Okay, take Rebel Moon out of it. And all of his filmography, there's only one movie Zack Snyder's made that I didn't really like, and that was I've liked or loved every single other movie, particularly, of course, Man of Steel. But he's just a director. It's not his movies. It never is. It's the studio's movies. He was hired just like any director, just like Peyton Reed was hired to come in and make Ant-Man. Ant-Man doesn't suddenly belong to Peyton Reed. He came in, and look, the reality is, as it doesn't matter how much I loved Man of Steel or Batman vs. Superman or whatever, the reality is a whole hell of a lot of the audience did not. That's just the reality. Now, if you want to be butthurt and act like I get disappointed too when things I like gets canceled, but oh well, then you move on. You want to get butthurt as if this was some kind of personal affront? I don't know. To me, it's absolutely pathetic.
But anyway, man, any last words, bro, before I shut this thing down? Because, I'm about to get on out of here, bro. I'd already cooked these meals. Bro, you dig?
Just one.
What?
Bang.